what is your take on respect, bro? Like, what do you feel like? What is respect to you? You know what I'm saying? From you coming up and being in a situation, getting disrespected or probably disrespecting others, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is your take on respect, bro?
Shit. And at a point in time, which looking back on it probably was foolish, respect was everything to me. You know what I'm saying? I would go all out, you know what I'm saying, for my respect. Mm-hmm. That was number one.
Yeah.
I actually lived my whole life making sure motherfucker don't respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't disrespect me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Respect was number one at all times. I do anything to make sure motherfucker respect me. And it come with a lot, you know what I'm saying? It come with a lot of like jumping in front of that shit, being head first, you know what I'm saying? Never, like you, when respect number one, you came back down.
Yeah, okay.
And that's why I was fucking up, because one thing I can say is I never had like a beef because a motherfucker wanted to beef with me. Mm-hmm. My problems came from a group issue. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's because I was connected to a certain person, but
you're right.
Respect always was my main problem. Mm-hmm. And that leads you down a wormhole of dumb shit. Yeah. Because if a motherfucker play with your name, you gotta act on it.
You gotta carry it out, is what we say, yeah.
And that shit go however it go. And you know what I'm saying? That always led to some bad shit. So I say that shit ain't about nothing, bro. You ain't trying to earn respect from everybody on the planet. You don't need that. You know what I'm saying? You need, as long as you respect yourself and the shit you live by. Yeah. If you can look in the mirror at the end of the day and respect yourself, that's all that matters.
That's facts, bro. And that's why I say you gotta start with. It starts with within. Everything starts with within. So if you respect yourself, then you're gonna respect everything around you. You know, and that's how you're gonna gain the respect. It's gonna come gradually. You ain't gotta go seeking and looking for respect, doing things to gain respect. Like, I could just say with me coming up, I acted out basically like a maniac to gain respect. And now that I look at it, I was really being a follower. You know what I'm saying? In a way, yeah, I let the ones that was certain individuals that was around me, but at the same time, I was being a follower because I wasn't a great leader. I thought getting respect is doing something foolish, you know what I'm saying? Or if somebody messes with me, I gotta hurt them in a way. I gotta carry it out. You gonna respect, I'm gonna make you respect me. I'm gonna get it in blood. That type of mentality, you know what I'm saying? And all I did was, yeah, I got respect from certain individuals, but it wasn't no righteous respect. It was just he crazy, stay away from him. Then before you know it, now everybody's scared to be around me, I don't want to be around me. Now I'm burning bridges with certain ones that was really for me, but they don't know what I will do to them if we get to a certain situation, or I might just lash out, you know what I'm saying? And the drugs played a big part of it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As far as being in the streets, we did our own thing in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I got a father that's been in my life forever, uncles, all that, but when I went into the streets, I didn't have no one to lead me and tell me, you should do this, don't do this, as far as the street lifestyle. So we chose to do, we was telling others what we gonna do, and this is what we on, and whatever. So it play a bit, man, it's deep, you know what I'm saying? Respect is everything, and how you go about it is how you go about it, that's gonna determine the type of respect that you gonna get. A person not gonna respect you at all. You might get respect on a man's level, you might get respect on are he a man? Or it's different stages to it, you know what I'm saying? So, you right about what you're saying, bro. That's real talk, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why in today's life, we put out the energy that we put out because we want to be respected on a certain level, you know what I'm saying? We was already respected for the dumb foolishness, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to be respected as putting our family in position, you know what I'm saying? Being the boss in our own way, you know what I'm saying? And the king and the leader in our own way, in the right way, you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't nothing but the right way. But
and that's not to cut you, but that's one of the reasons I take pride in, you know what I'm saying, the clothes wearing or the music and shit, because nigga know where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I know where motherfuckers came from. And that's why it's different when certain people do shit, because it's like, motherfucker came from nothing. If a motherfucker can manage to do anything good, I'm fucking with it, because, you know what I'm saying, that show nigga is not only one-sided with the way we came up. We can do different shit. We can do anything. You know what I'm saying? That shit make a big difference. You know what I'm saying? How a nigga move today.
Nah, for sure, bro. Man, we got these women we with, you know what I'm saying? We got our families, you know what I'm saying? I got my family, you got your family. That's a blessing. Bro, I wanna know, like, what's your, like, how do you feel about, like, what is love to you? Like, how you put that out and how do you want to receive that? And, you know what I'm saying? Just off of what you and your girl done been through from the start to right now. Like, bro, what's love, bro? Like, and what can you, and if any, what advice can you give to the people that's our age, even older, but especially the ones in our generation that are starting to have a family, that are babies on the way, starting to build a foundation with their family. What can you offer the people as far as love, bro?
Well, as far as love, you know, that depends on how you love. You gotta love accordingly to how, like, you can get in bad situations where if you love hard and a motherfucker like ain't used to that shit, it'll be a bad situation because you're expecting extra,
it's a show,
above and beyond. Everybody not built like that. Some people show love in different ways. And you gotta be definitely ready for that. I feel like that's number one. Like, don't expect what you put out to be the same as what other people put out. Look at it from like step by step yourself and look at the situation. See what each person contributes, and you'll see like, oh, all right, I love like this, but they love equally, not in the same way, but it might be in the other areas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some people look out for each other differently, and I feel like that's really that's everything when it comes to relationship. Like, don't expect the same thing, but expect something. Like, don't expect everybody to be on your level, because it'll never be the exact same. Everybody different.
That's for sure, bro. That's the truth, bro. That's deep. I experienced it. I know where you're coming from for sure. That's what's going on right now as far as the love part. And one thing I want to say something that's gonna go with that. With love, I feel if y'all are in a relationship and you is trying to build a foundation with your spouse, you gotta be loyal. You have to, and with loyalty comes commitment. And what commitment is just standing on principle when your spouse is not around you. You know what I'm saying? Just stand. I'm gonna carry them on my back, and that don't gotta be for your relationship. It could be for your homeboy, your brother, your siblings, anybody. So if you can't stand on principles and carry my name on your back when I'm not around, then how can you give me the love that I'm looking for? How can you genuinely love me? You know what I'm saying? If you slander my name behind closed doors, or if you're doing something that you know that wouldn't be fair or be equally yoked to our relationship, and like I said, it go for anybody, partners, homeboys, whatever, then that's not real love, that's not genuine, that's phony, that's fake. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of that. We went through that with certain individuals that we didn't grow up with, homeboys, we went through that in relationships, even with family, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. So, and I feel like that made us to be the men we are today. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, for real, bro. Like, cause it get real deep. It's just crazy how it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like with the love, and because a person will tell you they love you, and sometimes you might feel like it's genuine. They go out their way to do certain things and to be. Then next you know they just changed. So really, it was never that. You know what I'm saying? It was all. That's my opinion. It was really just. You was playing a role the whole time. You was just playing a role when you was going through a season. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I can say to that, like, you know what I'm saying, but sometimes it be the opposite. Like, if it's love, but they slip up the other way. You know what I'm saying? You wake up one day and you like, my life ain't where I want it to be. Shit ain't how I want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
for sure.
motherfucker that's like my motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like some people be together every day. So it'd be like, if something happened for this person, say you blow up every night, somebody call you, motherfucker give you $1 million, it's like, I'm gonna feel like, damn, why I ain't get the million?
So it'd be really, so that's what's that. Would you look at it like an envy and jealousy?
I think it's natural in humans, you know what I'm saying? To feel like I'm hungry.
I deserve the same. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry, but not I deserve the same. It seemed like that, but it'd be like more like we was in the same place.
Going through the same struggle. We struggle.
Why we ain't get the same blessing? But some people gotta understand it all come in due time. Everybody time gonna come.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I feel like that's what people gotta understand, bro. Like holding people down like it was before they made that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your time might come.
You
know what I'm saying? It gotta be like that.
Yeah, you couldn't have said that no better, because I ain't even looked at it in a certain sense like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You just helped me, you know what I'm saying, open my eyes to something that I wasn't really paying attention to. I know it was there, but I just ain't never put it in that perspective, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy that you said that, bro, because that's what's going on. I didn't went through it. I know you haven't went through it with it. Yeah, we go through it. Yeah, so, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Far as the music business, bro, is that your main is you putting your all into that? Do you have like, are you just messing with it? As far as that's one of your hobbies, that's something you just like to do, but you ain't taking it that serious? Or are you really like, you probably ain't been taking that serious, but are you really like, I'm finna put my all into it, this is what I'm gonna do?
Definitely, the music gonna always be a part of my life. You know, I've been doing music since I heard music. You know what I'm saying? Once I heard it, I started doing it. But, you know what I'm saying? As far as taking it, like, I care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really into, like, influential shit. Like, of course, the music is a way to influence, but I'm doing everything I do to change shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just people around me, motherfuckers who know somebody who know me, everybody knows, like, how I am today is really how I've been. You know
for sure. I can vouch for that.
I've been like this my whole life. I always been wanting to push the bar. I always been wanting to take whoever around me to the next level. Like, that's just been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I know we better than everybody at it. You know, that's my mentality. And I just want to take this shit to the next level with everybody, with anybody that's around me. Music, clothes, you know, so whatever it is, just the whole culture. Like, we very influential, whether motherfuckers know it or not, and I'm gonna stay to it.
For sure. Now, we know that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Just off of this coming up, I always been a standout dude. You know what I'm saying? Been that way forever since I met you. You know what I'm saying? So that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Put impacts on a lot of individuals' life. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And played a major role in a lot of people's life. Then they might not accept it, they might not acknowledge it and say otherwise, but I can vouch for it for sure. I was there almost every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Now, but like in today's life, bro, how do you feel about the ones that's in the streets that's selling dope or doing certain things and getting more time than the average murderer? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's justice? Do you even feel like we should be getting arrested for marijuana? I'm going to speak on marijuana. Do you feel like it should be legalized? And if so, how do you feel about if you get arrested for it, you get more time than the person that committed aggravated robbery or something?
I feel like by now, everybody in the world can agree that like marijuana is not a dangerous thing, or something that motherfuckers should be doing any amount of years for. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, anything else, bro, marijuana, everybody's smoking in some sort of way or another. CBD, THC, any kind of, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, they got it out here, motherfuckers gonna get to it. As far as people doing time for it, That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They've been locking motherfuckers up since the beginning of time for making a bunch of money off the shit. Now they selling it. So that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that shit should be dropped. Everybody should be released who got any involvement in selling weed. You know what I'm saying? But anything else is up to them. And you know what I'm saying? What they want to stop people from selling, they're going to do what they want to do. So I don't really give a fuck about that kind of thing where like we can't change the law, but we can change how we move.
For sure. That's for sure. Man, this COVID has been going crazy. It didn't slow down for a little amount of time, but man, when it hit that peak, it went crazy. I caught COVID twice. You know what I'm saying? So and I caught COVID in prison. You know what I'm saying? And was taking none aspirins. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, it was a tough situation for me. But with COVID, man, how you feel? Do you feel like, man, them people in China, shoot some pollution in the air, some type of chemicals in the air or something? Do you feel like it's just all natural? It's just like the flu, and, like being around you, and then by you having a son too. Man, what's your take on COVID?
You said you caught him in prison. Trying to shooting something up in you?
Hey.